Hello students, welcome to my channel, English with Terry. I am teacher Terry. In today's video, I want to show you about questions in English. And I want to explain how we have two kinds of questions in English, because sometimes we use the auxiliary verb do or does, and sometimes we don't. So let's see. We have two ways to ask questions in English. What I mean is, one way is to use the auxiliary verb do. Okay, you have a question, do you want to buy it? Where do they want to go? Or with he, she, it, we use the auxiliary verb does. Does he want to buy it? Or where does she want to go? Now, another way is to change the word order. Where are you from? What are they doing, right? This is very important with basically with modal verbs. All of the modal verbs, am I, will I, should I, can I, you must always change the word order, okay? With do verbs or regular verbs, use the auxiliary verb do for questions, because you want to make it clear it's a question. Here with the modal verbs where you are, you can, you must, you will, you should, could, in every case, in every time, you must change the word order if you're asking a question. But, many times you will see questions like this. For example, first question is, do you speak Portuguese? And the next question is, you speak Portuguese? Just listen to the intonation, to my tone of voice. Do you speak Portuguese? You speak Portuguese? Can you hear the difference? The intonation? Or you might have another question where, are you Irish? You are Irish? Really? So sometimes we have questions in English with no auxiliary verb or change in word order, okay? Because I remember one time I was teaching an Italian student, a friend of mine now, Mauro, and he told me one time he was listening to an American woman speak, and he said, but she did not use the do in the question. She did not use the auxiliary verb correctly in the question. And I was like, yeah, I know, but why not is the question? Because we have two kinds of questions. The problem with questions in English is that in almost all other languages, French, Spanish, Portuguese, all of the languages I speak, you do not need to change the question with extra words or change the order. You just change the intonation. For you want, right there. And that's the first problem we have teaching students and helping people understand questions, is to understand how your language, you probably do not have do, does, or did, or changing word order, right? You just change the intonation. And that's the first problem, is that students spend a long time learning do, does, did correctly. But what I want to show you and explain to you is that 80% of questions are not really questions. And this is true for every language. Let me explain. They are messages. They are not always questions. Sometimes you are giving a message and you are saying something. Now, on one hand, we have questions where you don't know and you want or need to know. Okay? And these are the questions with do and does. In other moments, you are saying something, or you are surprised, or you are confused. So let's see some examples. Here we have a question, can you speak Portuguese? Change the word order, it's a question. But if you compare here, you can speak Portuguese? So if you listen to the intonation, can you speak Portuguese? Wait. You can speak Portuguese? Can you hear the difference, right? That here, are you Irish? And you are Irish? The second one is surprise and confusion, because sometimes my accent is so neutral. People ask me, are you really Irish? Yeah, I'm really Irish. So let's take a situation. Let's imagine a situation. Now a couple, a boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife, they make a financial plan for the month. And they agree in the next month not to buy anything big or crazy. Just save money and whatever. So 2 days later, the boyfriend buys something small as a present. and it's in a little bag. Maybe it's from a pharmacy or a shop, and it's obviously not so crazy expensive. And the girlfriend asks, "Oh, honey, thank you so much. What did you buy? Oh, what did you buy for me?" Right? What did you buy? She doesn't know what is in the bag. She doesn't know what it is. It's a surprise, right? But she wants to know, or she needs to know. So in this case, we have the auxiliary verb do in the past did. Like, what did you buy? Because she doesn't know what's in the bag. Now imagine the next day, the boyfriend buys a new laptop, a new Mac laptop. When they previously agreed not to spend a lot of money, then suddenly it's a different situation. And the girlfriend says, "You bought what? You bought what? But we agreed not to spend money." Now think about that. Think about, you bought what? You are saying something. This is a message. That is not a question. This is a message saying, you bought what? Like, why? Why did you do that? You are breaking our agreement. She is surprised and confused, and she is saying something. It's not a question. Here, for example, can you speak Portuguese? Might be me asking another Irish person. I don't know. Like, can you speak Portuguese? Because more and more Irish people speak Portuguese now. And it's an idea of when you don't know and you want or need to know. You can speak Portuguese, and this happens to me sometimes because I'm Irish, but I speak Portuguese fluently. And usually Irish people are very surprised. It's not normal. It's not so normal. But it's the idea you are saying something. And you say, "You can speak Portuguese?" I'm surprised. I am surprised you can speak Portuguese. Again, it's a message. So this is the difference between questions. Two kinds of questions. One, do you want to go? I don't know, and I want to know. You want to go? Means I'm surprised. Like, why? You want to go? Can you speak Russian? It's a question. I don't know. You can speak Russian? Suddenly, I'm surprised and I'm confused. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, guys, I hope you really liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy it and you would like to share it with your friends. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more grammar, pronunciation, and fluency videos here on English with Terry. See you the next time, guys.